The talk of the town is where we're heading next, because everywhere we go is the best. The very, very best. It doesn't matter the company, but I'm pretty good company for you to have around. And you see, me and my baby love Saturday nights. Saturday nights. Saturday nights. Me and my baby love Saturday nights. Saturday nights. Saturday nights. With the dancing and the singing like the weekdays never happened. And I should be, dancing right now. Hi everyone, I'm Nikki Esoteric. And for those that don't know, I am a 29-year-old male to female transgendered individual. I was born male, and I have been transitioning to female for quite a while now. In fact, today is 7 months on hormones. What are hormones? Watch my other videos. Or they're just basically, I am replacing my male hormones with female hormones, causing a second puberty to happen in which I will develop female characteristics while my male characteristics fall to the wayside. 7 months. I still can't believe it. When we last left off, on my last video, was 6 months. And that's a pretty big milestone. It's half a year. We're in the second half of my first year. So what's changed over the last month? Well, physically, not as much as I would like to see. I mean, my boobs don't seem to have gotten any bigger, though they have, just not much. There's definitely more fat going to my hips and butt. This is just, I'm just reiterating the last few months, because that's basically what's going to happen. I'm going to keep seeing changes. I do notice a lot more femininity in my face. And that's really fucking awesome for me, because it means I'm becoming more and more passable. The term passable is a popular term among trans people. There's one party that doesn't believe we should strive to pass. There's another party that believes we should. Passable means that to someone who may not know us, know our history, they would not be able to tell we're trans without being told. Or at least without more studying than a casual conversation. And I feel I've hit that point months ago, as I get gendered female out in public a lot, and it's just getting easier and easier and easier as my facial features soften, my fat goes to the right places, and my boobs get more apparent. I know there's it's a save versus will -5, my boobs. Talked about my boobs a lot there. So, what happened over the last month? Because I left off with some pretty big stuff going on. My testosterone levels came back, and they are currently at 160 hot dogs versus hamburgers. The normal The normal male range for testosterone is 250 to 830 hot dogs over hamburgers. And the female range maxes out about 70, which means I'm dead center between male and female. My doctor did prescribe me finasteride, but it's been held up with, I don't know, they're trying to get my insurance to cover it. My insurance doesn't want it. It's a bunch of BS, but I should really check up on that and see where it's at. Because that will help further lower my testosterone levels, and it's usually prescribed to men to help regrow hair, which I have had significant hair regrowth since starting hormones, but still not comfortable enough without a wig. I know. But, hey, my hair's purple, and that's pretty cool. What else? Oh my god. I went to a 4th of July party, weekend long, saw some friends get married, that was fun, and I found out a few of their family, and a minister did not know I was trans, which makes me happy. It's my happy dance. I don't care how it looks. I went to an Amanda Palmer concert, who I fucking love so much, and ended up at a pile of other people in the general admission with purple hair, which was pretty hilarious to me. I went with my friend Jade, who also has purple hair, and that was really fun. That was a lot of fun. And then July 7th, the day after, on about 2-3 hours of sleep, I went to the dentist, and then I went to the DMV. and I took the form my doctor gave me at my last appointment that I mentioned in my video, and I am now legally female. My driver's license states that I am female and I have purple hair in the picture. My name is still male, but who the fuck cares? I am female. At least legally speaking. That's pretty awesome. And it was a big step because that was one of the final things you need to do to come out at work, which I did! I am now presenting female at work. And that means, in my head, because despite still presenting male around family, that's a minuscule amount of time. I consider myself full-time now. I pretty much am living female at this point forward. So how did it go at work? Well, actually, I came out, in my last video I mentioned July 24th, which was last Friday. I came out July 17th, a week early. Why? Because the anxiety of getting close to that day was starting to get too much, and I just want to get it over with. I met with my supervisor, and we went to the HR, and talked to someone there about what was going to happen, how work was going to deal with it, what to, generally get a feel, because this has never happened at my company before. No one's transitioned before. They were aware there was another trans person who had already transitioned, which I'm aware of as well, but they did not have anyone transition while working there. At least they said they never did. So, first off, there was absolutely no gatekeeping. I mean, I went in and I said, well, if you guys aren't ready yet, because they thought they had another week, I'm like, I could move it back to the 24th. They're like, no, you come in now. If you're ready, come as female. You have every right to be here as a woman. And so I did. On July 17th, it was a Friday. I looked really nice. I spent some time. And reception was pretty much what I expected. Mostly indifference. I heard through the grapevine some people did not like my hair color, which is fine. I mean, there's no rules at work against purple hair or any colored hair. They do not have any dress codes regarding hair color or piercings or tattoos, which is pretty awesome. Some women did vocalize concerns to supervisors and team leads about bathrooms, and they were told company policy is to respect a person's gender identity. And that was it. I mean, that was the worst case. I've been going to work as a woman for 12 days now. Well, weekends included, I've been going 10 days, maybe? I don't know, it's like a week and a half. I'm not doing the math right now. And it's been going very well. The first week there was a lot of dysphoria on my part because I was now being observed on levels I'm not used to being observed. I mean, here was about 100 people who see me daily, and now I'm presenting female, and many of them have never been around a trans person before. Many of them have no idea what a trans person's like in real life. They know Caitlyn Jenner, they know Laverne Cox, they know all the terrible representations in TV, and so there was a lot of I think there was a lot of nervousness on their part because it's new, it's something they're not used to, it's outside their comfort zone. But I also had a lot of supporters where I did not expect to have any. And there's already a lot of people who have been able to switch over to using female pronouns and using Nikki, though Nick is still an acceptable name because that's why I kept Nikki as my name. I like being called Nick as much as I like being called Nikki. I mean, Nikki makes me go, because it's a girl's name, and I like that, but I have no problems with Nick. And the female pronouns, there have been some people who slipped up, and there are some people who haven't gotten used to switching over, and that's fine. This is a big change for everyone, and I just don't care like some people do, and I understand that. It does validate. It's very validating when someone uses the right pronouns. I still squee when they do. And Yeah, that was, I'm now full-time now. I have, the hardest part about being full-time is shaving daily. Facial hair is still a bitch to shave. Chest hair has gotten easier. I do not have, any black hairs after a day without shaving on my chest. There's still some fine fuzz, but, nothing that would be visible. And that's great. That makes my life a lot easier. Geez, I feel like there's more, but there really is. I mean, this is 7 months on hormones. I've got 5 more months till a year, and that's going to be a pretty big step. I've been collecting pictures of myself that I've taken. I usually take a selfie or two at least a month just to kind of catalog the changes I've been making. I'm happy. I can say that honestly, that despite some of the stuff in my life that's not going too well, and that's something that's different than my transitioning, and it's a bit hard to talk about, and I will when it's time. This has been making me happy on levels I cannot believe. It's helping me deal with the problems I've been facing, and it's helping a lot. I feel like a more complete person. I feel more confident. My self-esteem is a bit high, and my ego is incredibly inflated. So I'm gonna end this video now, because there's not much else to say. The physical changes have not been that great this month. My chest hair does not come in black anymore. I mean, at least not in a day. I created a Tumblr, which is nikkichaotic.tumblr.com. I'm not an activist, so I won't be doing, so I won't, you know, be posting too much on fights of trans rights or whatever. I'm mostly just going to post whatever the hell I feel like it, and it'll probably be mostly upbeat stuff because I'm a strong believer in hug culture. And I believe everyone should join in with hug culture. We have weapons of mass cuddling, and who doesn't love mass cuddling? Come on. I'm going to say adieu. And everyone take care. Have a great August. Don't let this heat overwhelm you. Stay hydrated. Don't listen to me. Beer is a terrible thing to hydrate yourself with. Well, have a good night.